Okay, sorry about that. As you could see, a few technical issues, which is why I'm running just a tad late today. It happens. You guys know what I'm like, though, don't you, when it comes to all this tech? Right, you can hear me now, yeah? You should be able to. I'm getting an audio movement bar in OBS now, so should be good. Oh, my goodness. Apologies if I'm a little bit flustered right now. It was all going wrong. The reason I was a few minutes late today was because the game wasn't working. I kept opening Final Fantasy VII, getting a black screen. That was annoying, but I managed to fix it. It took about 5 minutes. I don't know why, but resizing the window seemed to be the issue. So I'm not going to touch it now. And then when I loaded the stream up properly, my mic was disabled in OBS, which was also weird. But that was thankfully a quick fix. So welcome, guys, back to Final Fantasy VII with the voice acting mod. I actually wasn't going to stream today because I've got a bit of a cold, if I'm honest with you. I don't feel great, but I didn't stream last week, and I do want to, you know, at least keep things going here with this playthrough. So probably going for about an hour or so. I'll push a bit longer if I can, but we'll see how we get on. Anyway, guys, good to see you all in chat. There's quite a number of you that have stopped by. But because I'm late, I do want to crack straight on with the stream. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we're back in the flashback.
We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim.
This is where we left off
Villagers
previously.
called it the Shinra Mansion. It had been unoccupied for as long as I could remember.
We hadn't even been born the last time it was used. People from Shinra lived there a long time ago.
Yeah, so we actually left the flashback story. There is a save section that you can optionally do about halfway through the narrative. I'm looking forward to getting the beta enemy skill today. I'm going to work hard to try and get that. We should be able to. Yeah, thanks for all of you in chat. I feel bad that I was so late today, kept you all waiting. But no, it's great to see you all. Yeah, you guys had a good weekend, I trust. What have you been playing as well? What games? What video games are on your radar right now? And what are currently grabbing your attention? Do let me know. I've just finished up with the current Diablo 4 season myself, which was fun. I enjoyed that. Right, so we're going to find out what Seth's up to. We can chat to this guy.
Mr. Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go to that room.
Do we head all the way down to the basement? I think we do, don't we? I know that he's down there eventually. Yeah, this is a completely, effectively, well, not completely modded version because the gameplay hasn't really been changed too much. But in terms of graphics and audio, and of course, with the audio, the voice acting, it's a very different experience. Very different. I've been playing Final Fantasy 13, Vespertine. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't played 13 since it first came out. I completed the game and I did enjoy it, actually. I know that it was a controversial one, but I did have fun with it. This is locked for now, this door. But when we come to the actual Nibelheim later, then we can access it. But I would like Square to remaster the FF13 games and be a good excuse to go back to them for me.
Professor Gast named the organism Genova. Year 1977. Genova is confirmed an ancient. Between 1977 to 1986, Genova project authorized and Maka Reactor 1 approved for use.
Oh, nice one, Rico. That's awesome. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is a lot of fun. I haven't played it a huge amount because of investing time into MMO, which I just don't have. But I would have loved to have been able to give it more than I did.
Is this just a coincidence?
FF12, Chris, nice one. The Zodiac Age, I assume, if it's on the Steam Deck.
Why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die?
Sephiroth's got a much more deeper, manly voice in this version, hasn't he, than he does in the remake, I have to say. Some good games there, Braden. Daniel, do we celebrate Valentine's Day here in Britain? It's more of a commercialised event, I would say. I mean, I suppose that's what most holidays are nowadays, aren't they? Like Christmas and Easter and stuff. The actual, I guess, original meaning to them is not really something that's cared about too much, for better or for worse. But yeah, Valentine's Day, yeah, just a commercial event here. It's not like anyone really cares about St. Valentine anymore. It's just how much more money can the shops make through those few days, if that makes sense, which I'm guessing is how it is in the US too. But it's not as big a holiday, I would say, as, say, Christmas. Christmas is the big one in the UK. I'd say Valentine's Day and Easter are probably celebrated in a similar sort of way over here. Ah, okay. Fair enough, Braden. Right, we'll speak to Seth here. He's not happy, though, at the minute, is he?
I wish to be alone.
Okay, yeah, no, we need to leave that. We need to exit the mansion at this point, and that will kick off the next series of events.
Thereafter, Sephiroth confined himself to the mansion.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Dark. Just a bit of a cold, though, which is annoying, but it's that time of year, so I'm not going to grumble too much about that.
Possessed, and not once did the light in the basement go out.
Yeah, how are you, Dark? I see you've been enjoying Tomb Raider 4, isn't it, that you've been playing? Hello, this Dad. Good to see you, mate. Right, we've got the safe over here, which we'll be accessing again later on, but not right now. Do you have a good weekend, this Dad? Yeah, Choco Buckle's a bit of a nuisance to get, but we'll attempt it. I don't know why I'm going this way, we don't need to. Yeah, it looks pretty good, the remastered version, Dark Swordsman. I've not seen it before. Oh, that's cool, this Dad. Yeah, I want to play Remake again myself at some point.
Where's Sephiroth?
I'm not sure when, though.
Till we know that it's safe, you're not going anywhere.
Okay. I guess now we're going back. I don't know why this is me yapping in chat. Yeah, we needed to leave the basement, but I think we need to head back into it now.
Sephiroth seems different.
We just needed to leave whilst the story continued. I'm a huge Diablo fan myself, Damo, but I'm not a big fan of free-to-play games, so I tend to avoid them. I did dabble in Diablo Immortal, but yeah, I just... knowing that it was going to try and be extracting lots and lots of money from me, I gave up before I got addicted. Hey, Elijah. Oh, you've been playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. Yeah, that's the one that came out a few years ago now, isn't it? I think that's the one I played, Elijah. Where you choose between... is it Claire and Leon? If I remember. It's been a while. But yeah, that was good, if that's the one I'm thinking of.
Who's there?
I've not heard it announced yet, Rico, officially, but we do know it's been worked on.
Traitor.
You ignorant traitor. I will explain it to you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra, a race of nomads. They would travel, unlock the planet, and then move on. At the end of their long, harsh journey, they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. However, some began to dislike traveling. They built dwellings and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had bestowed upon them, and gave back not one whit in return.
Okay.
Those are your ancestors.
Sephiroth.
Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors fled in all directions. They survived because they hid. The crisis was averted because the Cetra sacrificed themselves. After that, your ancestors continue to spread out and multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra are these reports.
What does this have to do with you?
Don't you see? A 2,000-year-old ancient named Genova was found in a layer of ice, which led to the Genova Project. The Genova Project intended to create humans with the abilities of the ancients. That is, the Cetra. I was the one created.
Yeah, so even Sephiroth's a bit confused at the minute
Created?
about Genova. I know we spoke about it during one of the last streams.
Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, created me.
How did he? Sephiroth?
Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother.
Yeah, even at this stage in the flashback, Sephiroth believes that Genova was an ancient. As that's what was written in Gast's research. They knew that a calamity had hit the planet, but they hadn't put two and two together, that it was Genova that was an alien organism that had crashed. I don't have Rebirth on PC myself, no, Silverio. But it looks amazing. I've seen some videos of it. Hello, Phenor. Good to see you. Yeah, they would, Rico, which is why I'm surprised they don't do things like this. Hey, Solo. People have been modding Final Fantasy VII for many years now. And, yeah, Square have never cared. Well, at least they've never done anything or said anything. So, I don't even think they could do anything, to be honest, because the fans aren't making profit from the game. You see, all of this you can get, as long as you own the original Final Fantasy VII, you can do all of this modding completely free of charge. But I don't know the legal side of things. All I know is that Square have never seemed to care to do anything, even if they could. Is that right, is it, Steve? Well, since the ads tend to follow the algorithm of what you've been searching for, yeah, I think it probably is trying to tell you to maybe change things up a little bit.
No, it's you.
Although it has just been Valentine's as well, so...
Then come over here and give me a hand.
That's true, actually, Daniel. That is true. I mean, that wasn't with this game, which is what I was speaking of. But that was with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But even so, they only requested that fans don't make those mods. They never actually, you know, went any kind of legal route to prevent it from happening. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I don't think they could, even if they wanted to. Because I think they would have done in that case. Yeah, so just run into this house, and that will kick things off again. Well, to be fair, Steve, I'm using YouTube Premium myself, so I haven't had a YouTube ad for a long time.
This is beyond cruel.
Hello, Mina. Oh, thank you so much. And you as well. I hope you had a nice weekend. And Shane, good to see you. Yeah, how you doing? It has been a while, hasn't it? Always great to catch you in chat, though. This is like a very iconic cutscene, isn't it, with Seth walking through the flames here. Oh, thank you, Eco. To be fair, Steve, I didn't actually get YouTube Premium for myself. I got it because of all the kids that I'm responsible for, having 4 children. Yeah, I don't trust them with adverts, to be honest with you, because it's all very well, as a parent, knowing what your kids are watching in terms of the YouTube content that you're giving them access to. But the ads that just pop up randomly, you don't really have any control over, and some of them are pretty darn dodgy. And I reckon YouTube probably does that on purpose so that you do subscribe to the premium family plan. But that's what we did, so they don't get ads now on any of their accounts. Well, that was the next option, Steve, but...
It was Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. All of them!
I hate them.
I hate them all!
I don't remember that, Red Mario. But then, you know me, I tend to forget things very easily and very quickly.
I'm here to see you. Please open the door.
How could you do that to my dad? How could you do that to everyone in the village?
Oh, he's a nasty one, isn't he? Come on, Tifa.
When I'm in a bind, you said you'd come. You promised me.
Oh, okay, Shane. You're going away for the week. Oh, very nice. Well, I hope you have a good time. I've not played that Banishers myself. Very true, Rico, yes. Oh, Bobo, sorry to hear that, dude. Oh, that always sucks, doesn't it, having a fever? Yeah, I hope you feel better. I've got a bit of a cold myself, but I think my temperature's all right, so I don't feel terrible. But, yeah, it's not pleasant when you feel like that, dude. So, yeah, all the best. Yeah, but I might need those kidneys myself later on, Steve. So, I need to keep them well fed for now. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, Solo. Yeah. It would make sense they would.
Let's take back the planet. I have a great idea. We'll head to the Promised Land.
Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you?
No, there are some pretty good lines, actually, in this, Mina.
Here they are again, Mother.
Steve.
Your superior abilities, knowledge, and magic. You were destined to rule the world.
Yeah, Fina, I still remember in the OG manual for the game, there was a picture of him, and his sword was much longer in that, though, than it was actually in his character model in-game.
Planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you, so don't worry.
I still can't quite read the plaque under Genova's name there.
What are you going to do about this grief? My family, my friends, having my hometown taken from me. It's the same as your sorrow!
You do see that in FF7 as well, Phenol, but not until later on. Not right now.
What do I have to be sorrowful about?
It shows the rest of the scene later.
I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to rule this world. I was given life in order to take this planet back from imbeciles like you, to reclaim it for the Cetra. What, then, should I be sad about?
Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, not anymore. You're not the Sephiroth I used to know! Sephiroth!
And we have to wait until later to see what happens next.
And that's the end of my story.
Wait a damn minute. What happened next?
I don't remember.
What happened to Sephiroth?
Considering the sheer strength he possessed, it's unlikely I defeated him.
Sephiroth has been declared dead in the public records. I read it in the newspaper.
The Shinra Company is in charge of the media, so you can't rely on that.
I need to be sure about what happened back then. I went up against Sephiroth and survived. Why didn't he kill me?
I'm alive too.
What about Genova? A lot of this doesn't fit. It was in the Shinra building, right?
Yeah. Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
Did someone come and take it? It's not in the Shinra building anymore.
Sephiroth?
I don't get none of this. I'm going. Gone. I'll leave the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, come on, get ready.
Yeah.
Wait a sec.
What are you waiting for? You just gonna stand there and let Sephiroth get to the promised land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get there. Otherwise, we're all screwed. That much I do know.
Wow, thanks for that.
Well, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, remember to big Barrett up, not like I do, but big him up if you want to get the best bromance trophy.
How bad was I after Sephiroth sliced me?
I thought you were a goner. It was awful.
Oh, I forgot about that, Mr. E. Yeah, she is, isn't she? That's hilarious.
The Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and me.
Let's go. Barrett's waiting.
What a fascinating story.
Okay, so that's the long flashback sequence over with. I think there might be an item to nab from over here, unless I got it before. I can't remember. Nope. I think if we open it a few times, then you sort of knock it out. I'm going off memory here.
No,
yeah, there we go.
Come on.
A Mega Elixir, very nice. Arguably one of the best, if not the best, consumable item in the game. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Steve. I've got a feeling they won't. That was a very rebirthy thing, wasn't it? There's no scene in this version where they comment about his voice changing, so it would be kind of weird if it just randomly does and nobody speaks about it.
Cloud, let me give you this.
Changing party members.
Yeah, I know how to do that. Thank you very much.
VHS, it's easy for us to stay in contact.
Okay, we're going.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being an elixir, Mina, but nope, it's a Mega Elixir, so yeah, definitely grab that. Now, we've already been shopping and we've looted the town here. So I think we're pretty much done, you know. I do. I think we're pretty much done in Calm. So let's pop out of here, save our game, start heading over to Chocobo Ranch. Did I say Chocobo? Apologies for turning American. Chocobo Ranch. and then we're going to head over to the Midgard Zolom, see if we can actually get the beta enemy skill early on. I do just want to check how much have we got in terms... Oh, we're going to need more HP, man. Even with all the dissipating factors of reducing damage, we're going to probably want about 700 HP. Maybe that'll be enough what we've got, but we'll see. Right, Deadly Waste. We need some of those, and Gravy Balls. 3 should be enough. Okay, 3 Gravy Balls and Deadly Waste. Very good, Steve, very good. Yeah, you can get Yuffie, Rico, as soon as you encounter the first world map forest. So as soon as we come across a forest, we'll look at recruiting Yuffie. Let me just see. Enemy skill, we've got Matra Magic now. A nice area of effects ability. Yeah, and it's actually decently powerful. I think a lot of people underestimate the Matra Magic enemy skill. It does pack some oomph, I'll say that. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's no problem, Mystery. So I just saw your message, mate. I've already done that stuff. I did it before we had the flashback. But yeah, no, it's always good to be reminded of that. Yeah, these things actually have some very high defences. Yeah, that reminds me, Steve. Do need to put everybody in the back row for the Midgard Zolom battle. Don't worry, Red. I've got the strategy from last time we did this, so I'll be using the same again because it actually worked well before. Hello, Holly. How you doing? Is it worth going to the Chocobo farm now, or do you think we can do that later? Because want to get some of the stuff, the, is it the Geishal Greens? I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Because we want to get Choco Buckle, which is a bit of a pain. And isn't there another enemy skill we can get from here as well, or is it just Choco Buckle? Let me just find out where. I've got some bookmarks here in my web browser, but I can't seem to find them. Ah, here we go. Shinra building, nope. Right. Oh yeah, level 4 suicide. We actually need to get that first, don't we? Barrett could potentially get level 4 suicide because he's level 16. Okay, let me just double check that. If I give Barrett the enemy skill, for now, I'm going to put it back to Cloud in due course. Big guards later. I'm going to save because if Barrett levels up, I might have to reload at that point. I think it's just a case of encountering the Moos and waiting for them to cast level 4 suicide. Is that right? Which can be a bit of a pain because they don't cast it necessarily that often, and this isn't what we need anyway. Oh, is that the case, is it? We'll still learn it at that point. Okay. I've got poison all equipped. Okay. Yeah, I do need to do a few battles anyway, because we're going to need... I do want to get beta early, that's what we are going to do. But another level won't hurt to go into battle against the snake. Oh, Aerith just learned Seal Evil, I believe, was it? Yep. Oh, thanks, Red. I'll move it back. I've got to say, I've not really been focused too much on limit breaks, and I probably should have been, because that means that I've been slacking a little bit in learning new ones. Yeah, I don't think I've really ever used it at all, Steve, apart from to get Choco Buckle, which you kind of need to do, don't you? It's the only way to do it. And even Choco Buckle I don't use because it sucks. It was gimped so much in this version of the game. Yeah, I remember I did have the official guide, Phenor, with the original game back in the day. So that was extremely useful. Especially when it came to all the Chocobo breeding stuff, because I wouldn't have had a clue otherwise. Ah, I wonder if it's actually on the darker green patches. It might be. That I think we need to be on. Okay, Red. Yeah, the thing is, John, in the original release of FF7 in Asia, that was never released, the version never released in the West, Choco Buckle was probably one of the most obscene, overpowered abilities you could get early on. In just a couple of hours of farming from escaping enemies, you could increase the damage to max 9,999. Completely unblockable damage. And like I say, you could do that in an hour or two of farming at this point in the game. So yeah, it was heavily, heavily nerfed for the Western release, to the point where it basically became useless,
I'm not interested.
which was annoying. Come on, I can't even seem to find a single Moo enemy. Okay, they're in the bright green. I was running around in here but didn't see them. Is this one? Yes, we've got one. Okay. So we'll just take care of the bird. And we just need to... I do remember the last time, you see, that I worked to get level 4 suicide. I just couldn't get the darn moves to actually cast the spell. It was really annoying. And this ability hurts as well. Crikey, that hurts. Right, let's get Barrett back up to decent health. Yeah, I think I used Red 13 as well. The last time I did it anyway. I think we'll just start defending, take a little bit of damage reduction. I could have perhaps put some tranquilizers on, but not to worry. Oh, it looks awesome, doesn't it, Rico? And if you haven't played the original for a while, it's hard to notice all the changes, but like just how smooth battles are right here, because we've got 60 FPS mod installed. In the original Final Fantasy VII, the FPS in battles was 15, as in 1.5. Very, very low. And jerky and janky. Yeah, just trying to get level 4 suicide is a ruddy exercise in frustration. I wonder if we have to do damage first. Yeah, I might do a little bit of damage. I'll sense the creature here. I'll get one down to low HP if we can. 99 HP left. Okay, I'll get Aerith to attack, since I don't think she'll do that much damage physically. Yeah, probably about an hour or so, Daniel, because I'm not feeling the greatest at the minute. They're going to end up running out of skill power before they even get the option to cast this spell. Okay, well that one's nearly dead, so if it is a health thing that encourages them to cast, then we should have done what we can do there. Oh, thank you, Mina. Thank you so much. It's just a cold, so I'm not, like, trying to get too much sympathy or anything. Could be worse. I'll probably be here for another hour or so. That's okay, Steve, because it's mine too, so I have the right to. Yeah, cheers, Dan. Right, let's just keep everybody up to health here. Yeah, I do remember the last time I played the game, it did take a while to get this enemy skill. I even remember we tried, like, manipulating the RNG by saving and reloading and stuff, and I think we just had to stick it out in the end. It's just a rare cast ability, for better or worse. Okay, I'm not too fussed about the Mimic Greens, Red, if I'm honest. Oh my goodness. Just cast Healing Wind, and she drops down. Hey, big baby. Yeah, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing good, thanks. Apart from the fact I'm trying not to get destroyed by these creatures here, as I learn a limit break here in Final Fantasy VII. I could really do with White Wind at this point, if I'm honest. Shame you can't get it yet. And just think, when I've got a bunch more enemy skill materials later on, I'm going to have to get this ability again on those. Which is annoying.
This will make you stronger.
Ah, dear, dear. Should have put everybody... I didn't know it was going to take so long. I would have put everybody in the back row and given them tranquilizers had I known.
Continue on.
Oh, yeah, good point, Red. I thought... talking about for catching a chocobo. Yeah. Oh, this is just ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I remember that list, Dad. Yeah, this is vanilla difficulty, Chocobo Boy, but I tell you what, it seems more difficult than I remember. We've got it, we've got it, we've got it. We've got it. Ah, dear. What a palaver that was. Yeah, I had one at low health, Steve. It was at like 10 HP for ages. One of the creatures. Don't mean Barrett, even though he's at 10 HP. Well, there we go. And we've got Mini Barrett now, apparently. Right, first things first. Let's go and rest up. What's that little soldier dude doing? I don't remember that. We will get the Choco Buckle materia, not Choco Buckle, Choco Mog materia, don't worry.
Thinking of crossing the marshes? Then it'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zalem. Midgar Zalem? It's a serpent.
It looked like one, didn't it, this Dad? But I'm sure you don't get one there.
It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then, BAM! It attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Choco Billy's Chocobo Farm. To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right end of the farm.
Yeah, maybe they've added a couple more in.
Looking for an inn?
I'm not, yeah.
How about 100 gil a night?
I'm okay. Thanks.
Thank you for your patronage.
I am Elijah, yes, that's the plan. Oh, congrats, Dark. Nice one, mate. Big well done to you. Right, first of all, let's get the summon. I think we just watch the dance for that, don't we?
Where?
Okay, no, it's the first one.
Where?
Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it, Mina? Is it me? Oh, the chocobo's different colour. They're normally yellow here, aren't they? Somebody's been catching the black ones. Not leaving any for us later on. Oh, yeah, Dark, that's annoying. You need to make sure they don't do the damage to him. Because that's who he kicks out. The one that hurts him. There we go. Our first summon materia. Oh, that's cool. Steve, I'll have to try that. I don't think I've done that before. Yeah, I don't know what this thing is, but we can't get it. It's just a little random dude model. Okay, right. We want the Chocobo Lure and the Mimic Greens. And the Geisha Greens, or Geisha, whatever it's called. I don't think you can, John. I don't even know what it's doing there. Might be a glitch or something.
You old folks are out of luck.
Old folks.
We don't have any chocobos. The ones outside belong to another customer. You know, if you really want a chocobo, why don't you go catch one in the wild? Want to know about wild chocobos?
How do any... I mean,
Well then, shall we get down to business?
Yeah, very true, this dad.
I'll sell one chocobo lure for 2,000 gil. So, how about it?
Yeah, that's right. And yes, the eject attack is usually on the character that's done the most damage. So if you can reduce or have the person with the enemy skill materia not do any damage, then you can pretty much guarantee they're not going to be ejected.
don't buy it.
Thanks. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. That reminds me, how soon a chocobo will finish eating depends on the type you feed it.
I don't think they have, Elijah, because this isn't a gameplay mod that I'm using, so it should just be the same as the original. Right. We should get some Geisel greens just because they can be useful for catching chocobos and they're cheap. We're going to need one single Mimet greens, as Red Mario rightly pointed out, in order to get Choco Buckle. And I think that's it. I'm not actually going to be catching a chocobo at this stage. Right, let's go ahead and save at this point. Right, okay. I'm going to go ahead and... What is it we just brought? Mimic Greens. We need this right at the top. Why can't I move it? Customise, yeah. Oh, because I'm an idiot. It's why. Okay. Right. And also, whilst I'm arranging things, let's go ahead and move the Deadly Waste up here, along with the Gravy Ball. We're going to need those in due course. I've just done that, Red. I don't know if you saw. I'm going to go ahead and save again. Right, getting Choco Buckle is a bit of an art, really. So I do need to throw on the Chocobo Lure. I should probably put on the other summer material just so we can get some AP on it. Now we're going to run around the tracks and we're looking for a Chocobo to spawn with not that. In fact, there's no Chocobo here at all. Yeah, we're looking for the Chocobo to spawn with 2 birds. Or maybe 1 bird. But definitely 2, but maybe 1 as well. Yeah, me too, Elijah. I'm one of those rare masochists that actually enjoyed the Chocobo breeding minigame in Final Fantasy VII. So I'd like it to come back at some point. Can you do it with 2 elephant enemies as well, can you? Yeah, not this though. I should probably just escape these battles because I'm trying to dodge the Chocobo. Oh, this stupid cold. Okay, so 2 elephants or 2 of the birds. But yeah, that's the only combination. And that's because we want a level 16 Chocobo. And that's what is a level 16 Chocobo then. Anything else is a level 13, I believe, Chocobo. In the meantime, we can continue to grind a little bit of experience. Everything helps in terms of maybe an extra level or 2. Right, so what have we got here? That's not good. I don't think plants like fire, do they? Apparently these don't mind it. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Steve, I had the official Final Fantasy VII guide. I think I've still got it down here somewhere with me. Let me see. I don't know. Hang on, I just want to check that for my own reference, really. Oh, I wonder where it's gone. I've got some old guides down here, but I can't see it. That's Final Fantasy X-2, Final Fantasy 12. I've got guides here I never even knew I had. Octopath Traveler, the complete guide. I'll have to play that game again at some point and use that. Nope, can't find it, but I've got it somewhere. I could have used it to see what it said about this Choco Buckle thing. Yeah, just a bit Phenol. Right, we've got a Chocobo. But it's with the stupid birds again. I'm going to poison it. It annoyed me, not being level 16. I don't, by the way, in case anybody was wondering, think it is possible to actually kill a Chocobo. Even if you reduce its HP to 0, it actually only drops down to 1 and it still escapes. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, Red, I couldn't give a monkey's about powering up Choco Buckle. The only reason Choco Buckle is even remotely useful in the Western version is you can use it to force all Lucky 7s. Other than that, it just takes far too much time to actually power up to any usable amount. Right, this is what we want. So we'll mimic Green's, its butt. And now we'll level 16 Suicide. Where's it gone? Level 4 Suicide even. And now it will hit us, in theory, with, yeah, Choco Buckle. There we go. And the job's a good one. I'm pretty sure we learnt that. Yeah, it is unblockable damage. You're right, Red. I did mention that earlier as well. But just the actual damage is so low. What the heck? Where's Chocobuckle? We should have it in the list. Barrett covered it? Are you joking me? Oh my goodness, Corey. Thank you so much for letting me know. Barrett, you moron. So I'm going to... Oh, I can't believe he did that. It meant I'll just buy another Mimic Greens. I'd rather not reload and lose the experience I've gained. Yeah, I know that now, John. It's a shame I didn't think of doing that and nobody mentioned it in chat before. But yeah, I've taken it off now, thankfully. So, rookie error. Boomer mistake, but it won't happen again. Can't believe all that effort just to find level 16 Chocobo, and it went to waste. Let me just check the Mimic Greens is at the top still yet. Yeah, thanks Corey for noticing that. I would have been pulling my hair out thinking why we hadn't learned it, if you hadn't mentioned the fact that we had cover on. It wouldn't be a fuzz stream without at least one, would it, Dark? I could technically stick the cover onto Cloud so we can at least continue gaining AP, but I can't be bothered for now. I believe that is sadness. It's the sadness status effect. Which is helpful because I'm going to need that in the Midgard-Zolom battle. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Right, let's not do that again. I probably should have done Mimic Greens with another character, but that's fine, that's fine. Right, level 4 Suicide. This time we've got it. There we go. We got the Chocobuckle enemy skill. Good stuff. I'll never use it, but for completion purposes, we've got it. Ah, Fat Chocobo. You don't get to see him often. Normally, it's the Chocobo that comes charging. Oh, all leveled up. That could be useful. We can cast another all spell. Right then, let's go ahead and remove all materia. Figure out the best way to do this. Have I got a tranquilizer? Oh, I've not got a tranquilizer. Okay, it's not essential because Cloud is the one that's going to actually have the enemy skill, so he's the one that needs to have damage mostly reduced from the beta cast. Is it 1 out of 8, is it, John? Yeah, that makes sense then. Well, it's quite rare. Right, so this is how I am setting up for Midgard-Zolom. Okay, that's good to know, Red. I'll be honest, I can't be bothered. I thought we had one, but we don't. What's important is that Cloud, who's going to have the enemy skill materia, that he has sadness. So yeah, we're going to give him the enemy skill so that he can learn beta. Now, of course, there's a couple of things about the Midgard-Zolom fight. Number one, we need to make sure that Cloud, being the enemy skill learner, does not get ejected from the fight, which means he's not going to be doing much damage to start off with. or any damage in fact. Second of all, we need to actually make sure he survives the attack or he won't get it. It will say he learned it, but when you check the enemy skill list, it won't be there. So a couple of ways we do this. Number one, we do have the Tranquilizer on Cloud, which gives him sadness. A lot of people know that that reduces the rate at which your limit level fills, which is annoying, but a lot of people don't know that it reduces the damage you take by 30%. Now, Carbon Bangle is good because it has a linked armor slot, and in there we are putting Fire Elemental. That will reduce the damage of Beta by, I believe it's either 30% or 50%. In either case, it's much needed, so yeah, make sure that's in. And then the only other thing I care about is Cure. Okay, that's Cloud decked out, that's all we need. I'm just looking at the stats of the other materials. I think we should have something by now that adds spirit. Thought we did, but maybe we don't. Let me just check. So spirit is a magic defense, which just helps Cloud to take less damage from the Beta attack. Dexterity +2 could be useful on somebody. I'm not sure who yet. Vitality is physical defense. No, we don't have anything yet. Okay, so the only other thing I need to do is make sure that Cloud and everybody, in fact, are in the back row, as that further reduces damage, which is important. I'm pretty sure that's how we got sadness on Cloud and Aerith Red, because I didn't cast anything on them, so that would make sense. Let me just check in my last video if that was it for the materia setup. Just bear with me. I want to make sure I got this right. Oh no, I have to give another character. That's right, the sense materia. Yeah, that's important because we need to see what his health is on. He will only cast Beta. I think it's when he's in the last... It's when he stands up as well, but I think it's when he's in his last 30% or so of HP. Hello, Kaz. Good to see you. I'm going to rest up, Elijah. I'm going to stay at the inn, so we'll be fully recovered, don't worry. Let me just check. Yeah, Elemental Fire. That's right, I'm checking the strategy I used last time on my YouTube video. But I think it's exactly the same as what I'm doing here. So the only other thing to be aware is to make sure that you have those two items I showed you move to the top, which is Deadly Waste and Gravity Ball. So that's good, because we have. Let me just stick these back. The potions. I'm just worried if I heal up, it's going to take off... Will it take sadness off if I rest up? I think it might do. Let me save before I do anything else. Oh, so it's 75%. It's a 4,000 HP enemy, Daniel, isn't it? Let me throw a tent on. Yeah, no, that keeps sadness. That's good. I knew I'd done that video, Carl, so it was just the quickest for me to find, to be honest. Let's just get into battle, shall we? See what happens. It's either going to work or it isn't. And that's not the battle I wanted. Oh, let's just escape this. Yeah, I believe Beta is a counter-attack to any attack that brings him under 1,000 HP. Alright, let's see how this goes. See if we can get Beta first time, shall we? We either will or we won't. So the first thing I'm going to do is throw a Deadly Waste. In fact, I might need to throw 1 or 2. Let's see if this works. No, it didn't. So Cloud is going to have to just heal. I didn't mean to actually use a Deadly Waste with Cloud. That's annoying that I did that. I need to be careful, because he'll get booted out if we're not careful. Come on. Get Bio 2 active. There we go. There we go. We're good. Okay, and now Gravy Ball. We're going to start doing a little bit of damage. You can actually just technically stay on top of healing at this point. Bio 2 will be active throughout all the fight. Okay, Kaz. Well, welcome back. But Gravy Ball will obviously make the battle go quicker. I've only got 3, but that should be enough. And now the next thing I need to do is Sense with Barrett. See how much HP this thing has left. It is going to be the case that we'll probably die, but as long as Cloud stays alive, which he should do, then that's all that matters. So we're 1983, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Last Gravy Ball now. Okay, it's pretty much just a case now. Oh, is he kicking Cloud out, really? That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. I'm going to have to reload the game. I can't do a reset. Yeah, the reason he did that is because Cloud attacked him. That was unreal, that was, though. If Cloud hadn't attacked, he couldn't have been kicked out of the fight. I won't need to reload, thankfully. Yeah, but that was very, very annoying. Oh, no, I will need to reload because I've used my items. Ugh. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I need the Gravy Balls and the Deadly Wastes back, effectively. Yeah, I used Cloud 1 time by mistake, and that was enough to screw us over. How annoying was that, guys? Gosh, you got to pay attention, doesn't it? Or it all goes to pot. I really want to do that first time as well. I'm frustrated that we didn't. Just check that we are decked out. Yep. Does Barrett have sense? Yes, he does. Okay. Oh, did Cloud lose sadness as well? That was just a bizarre attempt. Okay, so I'm going to defend with Cloud. Start spamming Deadly Waste with the others. We didn't get the poison. It can take a few attempts, and I might have to reload if we use all our Deadly Waste. Oh, come on. Last one. Unreal. That is unreal, that is, guys. Can't believe that. Nah, Bio spell's too weak, Red. It's got to be Deadly Waste because it casts Bio 2. In this fight, the difference between Bio and Bio 2 is remarkably significant at this stage. I'm pretty sure it gives a stronger poison, though. Red is the thing. Or it's just much more likely to actually activate. Yeah, I think Bio 2 gives it a much stronger percentage of activation. Oh, I've got the black ruddy screen again. I had this earlier. This is getting annoying, this is, guys. Close. Let me try that again. Yeah, I keep getting the black screen when I'm loading Final Fantasy VII today. I might need to update my graphics drivers. It's not happened to me before, anyway. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, we should be good here. Right, let's try again. Thing is, when this strategy works, it works well. When it doesn't work, it's really annoying that it didn't work. Right, we've got it, Oh, I've got a sneeze coming, I can feel it. Oh, excuse me. Right, Gravy Ball. Not throwing it with Cloud this time. Just hate having a cold. I'm trying to stream, it's so annoying. Okay, right, Sense. We need to keep an eye on the Zolem's HP. We can cure with Cloud, that's absolutely fine. There's no reason it should evict Cloud from the fight now, because we've not done any damage with Cloud. So there'll probably be Barret or Aerith. Right, last Gravy Ball. Oh, I should have done physical limit break with, what's his face, with Barret. Okay, so Aerith's gone. That's fine. I'm still not going to do any damage with Cloud because I think he can evict the second player. 1332. This may be enough damage to get him under the 1k. Oh, thanks, Rico. Yeah, you take care. Okay, so now we'll get the counter-attack beta. This will kill Barret, but it shouldn't kill Cloud. We will need to heal up pretty pronto, though. If Cloud dies, then obviously we'll not learn it. We'll be put back to the world map without having it in our enemy skill list. So now we need to either keep on top of healing for Cloud and just let Bio do its job, or if we get a cheeky limit break every now and then, we can throw that. But that is the strategy. So healing up after beta is the important thing, quite frankly. 475 HP, that's fine.
Still in it.
Just keep curing up here. Just stay on full HP and we're good. Yeah, we could do that actually. If he's still alive, that'd be a fun way of killing him. I did that in my last playthrough, in fact. So we go enemy skill beta. Do about 1,000 points of damage, if I'm not mistaken. Get to see how overpowered this action actually is. Yeah, look at that. And we've got it. But you can just let the Bio do its trick instead if you prefer. Right, so let's Phoenix down on Barret's and throw some of these all for high potions that suck so we can get rid of them. And we've got a very powerful enemy skill now early in the game, which is not too bad at all. And we're not safe to run across. Okay, I thought we would be safe now that we killed him until we next reloaded. But alas, that is not the case. We are going to need a Chocobo. Oh no, 3 enemies. How should I take care of them? Do I have a spell that is powerful enough? Oh, let's try this beta spell.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah, I think Cloud was talking to me then. I've just got Choco Buckle, Dark. I'm on this very stream. If you rewind, you'll see me getting it. But effectively, need to encounter a Chocobo with either 2 elephants or 2 birds. No other enemy combination. Just 1 Chocobo and 2 elephants, or 1 Chocobo and 2 birds. And then hit it with... so first of all, give it a Mimic Greens. It has to be a Mimic Greens. And then hit it with level 4 Suicide, Dark. And that will cause it to retaliate with Choco Buckle then.
Looking for...
I'm not a... Yeah.
How about 100 gil a night?
Yeah, thanks, Elijah. I forgot about that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Blooming Windows 11, go away. It's throwing notifications all over me. I need to throw some different materials on as well. I'll do that at some point. Let's just put the Chocobo lure on for now. Oh, and the cover. Where's Chocobo lure gone? Oh, there it is. Oh, let's just stick some materia back on. May as well. No reason not to, is there? There we go. Ah, that'll be it then, Dark, yeah. Matra Magic is actually powerful enough for these, really. Don't need to spend the MP on beta. Or as my American friends in chat might call it, beta. Come on, just any Chocobo will do this time. Ah, there we go. Perfection. A level 16. That I don't need. Bum 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 bum.
Let's dance, asshole.
Yeah, it's more of a necessary evil than anything. Steve. There we go. We've got our Chocobo friend.
How to ride a Chocobo.
I think I can remember from the last time I played and the million of times before that as well. Whoa! Dude! Was one beating not enough for you? Yeah, something like that, isn't it, Red? Alright, let's save at this juncture. Alright, guys, I am going to take a break there. Where's my stream gone? There you go, you need to see my face in big because... I don't know why you need to, but apparently that's what streamers do. Yeah, well, we did it, guys. We got the beta enemy skill. We defeated the big bad snake. And it's back again. But, hey, that's fine. I am looking forward to the next stream. We will get to recruit Yuffie, hopefully. Work our way through the Mithril mine. And there's a couple of things we can do in there, such as getting the flamethrower enemy skill. I do remember that. Oh no, it's Fort Condor, which I don't know if I can be bothered with, to tell you the truth, Red. I did it all in the last stream, and that wasn't too bad with the new threat mod, because you can teleport back, but the amount of backtracking you would have to do in this original version just doesn't make it worth it, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I wish you all a wonderful week. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the stream today, for stopping by. Whether you've been lurking or chatting, it's been great having you all. And I'll see you soon for more FF7. Take care, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.